Morning, people. Welcome to Beards on the Street.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I'm Perry Ward, and this cat right over here happens to be Mr. Aaron Pearson. Welcome to our show. We're live at the studios here in the office. Just me and the big guy.
Quiet today.
It is quiet today.
It's like that holiday happened midweek, and it just
blew everything up.
Blows the whole real estate up.
You want to know quiet? That day was quiet.
Oh, yeah.
There was nobody here.
You were here, huh?
I was here.
Cracking, working.
Yes, sir. So I hope everybody had a fantastic week. Hope life is doing fine and dandy and fantastic for you. And here we are. Another week, another day, another time.
Something that I went on a hike on the 24th.
Right.
Went up and did Lake Blanche. I'm
blanching.
Still aching from that one. But I know as a team we're going to get the next Thursday the hike going again.
Good.
So if anybody's watching and has any interest in getting out and hiking, it'll be a moderate. I mean,
won't be a Lake Blanche.
No, it'll be work, but it's going to be a nice hike. It'll be within 15 minutes of the valley, mid valley here.
Yeah.
And just if anybody wants to get out and do some hiking, hopefully it's enough notice to get planned next Thursday morning.
Yeah, just reach out to us or watch the show or watch
our socials.
Watch our socials. We're good at posting them out. I know that we've got invites for the mixer going out here real soon.
Also next Thursday?
I believe so.
Yes.
Maybe not next, the one after. I don't know.
August 8th.
Yeah, it's not next week, or is it? No, it's the week after.
Okay. Get that one on the books. Anybody, friends in the industry, come out, come be with us. I've actually had a couple new people, interesting enough. A gal I don't know asked if this was, she goes, I'm asking for a single friend. Is this something to go meet people at? Or
Sure.
And I'm like, it's professional, it's friendly.
Nate's usually there. He's single.
Nate almost gets married anywhere he goes.
Right.
I mean, literally, that cat can't go anywhere without finding a Klingon, man.
Yeah. My mic's been all adjusted. I'm not very happy about it.
Right.
I just noticed that I'm not even going to mess with it right now. Yeah. But damn kids.
Yeah, so our team we always push our team to get active and live and social, and Gabe on our team had his first. They did nothing recorded for him.
It didn't?
No, they couldn't figure it out. But they
broke a mic. They freaking messed with my system here.
Yeah, so we try to get them. Try to give it this room to everybody on our team, and we've actually lent it out to friends in the biz.
Yeah.
But try to get everybody active and going in this space and utilizing this as an opportunity to get.
Well, they should.
Yeah, I agree.
So, what went on this week? What went on in your life, Aaron?
Well, I did the hike. I went to a pretty fun party on the 24th. Seth Hammond, man, I bet he spent like $5,000 on fireworks.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was serious.
Wow,
it was serious. I mean, big monster fireworks. It was really cool. So he did really good, buddy. It was a lot of fun. But I know I
did nothing. We yelled at Finn because he was barking at the fireworks.
We both had good listings go live. I have a little condo over in Mill Creek. It's in Quellbrook. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath for $285, and then you also have a big monstrosity up in Monster house in Wellsville.
Yeah, so if anybody's looking for some serious country living, this is 6+ acres right as soon as you drop out of Sardine Canyon to the left, which is where Wellsville is on the outskirts of Logan, south end of the valley up there. Mm-hmm. This is off 200, I want to say west. And it's a big looping round driveway, 6,000 square foot home. That's with beautiful. A mother-in-law apartment. It's got outbuildings, chicken coop that's awesome, woodshed. It's they have a number of like 3 or 4 containers that they've actually put in there in succession so it's storage or workshop or whatever, and all of the containers have been insulated with spray foam insulation.
Oh, wow.
And have the high-low, or what do you call the
doors?
The heating and cooling.
Okay.
The mini splits.
Okay.
In all of them.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's like set up right.
Wow.
It's got a detached 2-car deep garage. Yeah, it's a big pasture out back. It's got like 9 apple trees and that produce a ton of apples.
So basically, it's a suburb. It's in Logan Valley, basically.
It's Logan Valley, right at the south end of the valley, right before you go up the canyon, headed over towards Brigham.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's on that south end, right off of I don't know what that freeway or that highway is that goes up over through Sardine. But man, I mean, and opportunities here. I know the current owners have had weddings there it's just gorgeous. Oh, by the way, it's got a pickleball court in the back. It's got raised garden plots and a full garden spot. I mean, it's a
nice property.
It's a cool property. They've also been Airbnb-ing it because it's got the mother-in-law apartment or lockout, so you can actually Airbnb it twice or 2 sides.
Wow.
And
it has been super active with that.
Like right now, it's a challenge to show it because they're so booked up with the
nightly
rentals, the nightly rentals.
Wow.
A lot of families rent it because it's just got monster space and kids can go out and do whatever they want.
It sounds like a cool opportunity that, somebody lived there and enjoyed it, but they could still potentially make some income on the other space.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it backs up to BLM. I mean, there's a little strip of property that some people own that I highly doubt they'll ever do anything with it. So there is a lot that's directly behind it, way back in the back. But the mountains right there are just.
So you basically just unhitch your snowmobiles and
go
and take off, huh?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have friends that go out in that area. And
5 water shares, 5-point-something water shares. It's got, flooding, irrigation and pipe. It's all plumbed for pipe where you can, I was telling the client that man, for somebody that wants an amazing horse property, you could you could build a barn for your horses and I mean, it's got a well water, it's got culinary water, it's got secondary water, it's got water shares. I mean, dude, it's plenty of water, and the city there in Wellsville is really cramping down on new builds because they don't want to give up the water.
Right, that always tends to be the problem.
Yep. So bottom line is anybody wants an amazing freaking retreat that they could turn into a wedding venue plus Airbnb, whatever.
Yeah.
Or just country living. I know my clients raised a number of kids there, and that's why they bought it, is they wanted their kids to because he grew up country.
I'll tell you, that valley, I mean, it's beautiful. I mean,
it's gorgeous.
So I know a lot of people move there just in general. One of my friends sold a home that was relocating out of Colorado, I believe, and they looked all across different parts of Utah because they want to be here in the mountains and all.
Yep.
And they wound up landing up in Logan Valley.
Yeah.
I know there's a ton moving in there.
And dude, I mean, I live in Centerville, so I'm where I live is 15 minutes max to downtown Salt Lake, and it took me 45 minutes to get there.
Yep.
So you're talking an hour from Salt Lake City.
Yep.
It's not bad.
This guy was a regional guy, and it was close enough to the airport.
Yeah.
He's able to go in and out, a couple times a month, and he was choosing to be in that valley because it's such a beautiful place.
I lived there way back in the day, right after I graduated from high school, and because I grew up in Malad, which is 30 minutes from Logan, and no, it's about 10 degrees colder than it is down here, so that's a positive. In the summer,
record lows in the winter, though, huh?
Yeah, but in the winter, I'll tell you a funny story. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but back in the day when I was just out of high school, I was living with a schoolmate from high school. His name's Scott Jones, and I got Scott a job with the construction company I was working for, which was called Tidwell's Construction. And this is kind of a funny story, dude, but dead of winter in Logan, which it's cold and snowy, and my car took a shit. The only transportation we had was my buddy's motorcycle. And so,
like Dumb and Dumber.
Like Dumb and Dumber, dude. We would seriously pile on that bike and drive to work.
Wow.
And of course, you can imagine the shit we caught from the construction guys as we're pulling up, freezing to death.
Much respect getting to work, though, huh?
Hey, got to work, dude. Worked out for me.
Men tend to do what they need to do.
And then what's even funnier is my oldest daughter married the son of one of the dudes that I worked with on that crew.
That's awesome.
Tell me that's not cool. So, I mean, it was, back in the day, you just did what you had to do.
We still do what we have to do, don't we?
We do, but
different
it was different back then, I think.
Yeah.
I know.
All right.
So anyways, this property, Aaron, it's when it gets, I just barely listed it just a few days, 2-3 days ago. It takes a minute for them to get out there and people starting to see it. But I suspect that this one, just because of where it's at and what it is, I mean, it's right now it's listed at just over $2 million, which is only $350 a square foot.
Wow.
Which
acreage and all that.
Acreage and everything that comes with it.
Yep.
That's big deal.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And I picked up a past client that wanting to sell their home that they bought through me and go buy a new home closer to grandkids. So
that's great.
Yeah, working on that. I'm actually going to show them some properties today. So
great.
Yeah. So all good, work. And we did our first challenge last week. Did really well.
It was a lot of fun.
Had a couple hiccups, a little bit of fun. To throw this out to all you real estate agents out there that watch our program or run across this, if you're a real estate agent and you're tired of chasing the dollar, you're tired of chasing the freaking next listing, pay attention, because we're going to do our next challenge starting on August 5th, which is a Monday. It's for an hour or less, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 12 o'clock. And it's free. Doesn't cost you anything, and it's amazing.
And come participate in our hikes and our mixer.
Everything.
That's part of the business system that we do, and it's fun.
It is fun.
Social.
We have a blast, and it's sociable, and you're just, as we've talked in past episodes, you're just hanging out with people that you like, that you want to hang out with, and having a good time.
Well, I think about kind of the magic that's happened in that. We have our friend Brennan who funded his PTSD training system.
Yep.
I think about other friends who were making life changes and were going to move cross country just because they weren't quite fitting anymore, and made new decisions to stay because they re-engage their social life through our mixer.
I mean, just this morning we referred one of your VIP 50 to one of mine,
right,
for cabinets. So that's what this whole thing is all about, Aaron. And I know we talk about it, but that's literally 100% what this whole entire system is about. It's about showing up for your people and adding value and spreading the love.
Yep.
If I can help them in any way possible that I can help them, just like our VIP 50 challenge and teaching our system.
That's why we're so hungry to share it.
Well, big dude, it
changes.
It changes people's lives. Right. It changes how they do business. It changes how we
enjoy
show
our
up
life.
And it changes their happiness. I mean, that's power, dude. As far as I'm concerned, and I want to share it. I want to share it with as many freaking people as I can, and teach them what you and I have learned over, a combination of 40 plus years. And or 50 years, and give them the same opportunities that we've been blessed with,
right?
Because we're go-getters.
Absolutely.
So that's what it's all about for me. I love being able to teach people something that's going to help them.
You just can't keep it quiet. If you're loving and enjoying something, it's like, why would you not share it, right?
Exactly. Yep.
You want everybody to know about it.
Yep. And then hopefully shortly after that challenge, we'll be holding our first webinar to teach the VIP 50 system to other agents and other people that decide to opt in. So fun times, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's fun watching it move and develop. It really is.
It is. I mean, it's been kind of a labor of love, and I've spent pretty much 6 months building it. We have. It's a lot of information. I mean, we've had to create not only just the system, but all of the challenge. I mean, the challenge, guys, is I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. That challenge is so powerful to help you be a better person.
Right.
Period.
Right.
I mean, we talk about mindset. We talk about goal setting. We talk about habits. We talk about who you are and what drives you and what is your why and values and, stuff like that. That's all just, I mean, good shit.
It is good shit. Business doesn't teach you to go there. It doesn't teach you to start there.
And you know what? Our lives and society in this world doesn't teach you that. It's beat your ass down, and when you're down, beat you down some more.
All right.
I mean, seriously.
Run back over you.
Yeah. Right. So, you know what? I mean, it's obviously I'm pretty passionate about it, and I believe in it, and I've got a big message to share with people out there, and we've talked about it, Aaron. We used to just dump our people right into the VIP 50 and didn't do any of this getting yourself prepped.
Yeah, prep and building.
So, and it's made a huge difference. I mean, look what Shauna's doing right now with her business. She's on fire.
It's her birthday this weekend.
It is. Happy birthday, Shauna.
Happy birthday, Shauna.
Yep. Happy birthday.
We had Darian's birthday last Friday.
We did.
Last Sunday.
Yep. Happy birthday, Darian.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's kind of what's been going on around here. We've got concerts. I've been so stinking busy. I haven't really been to a lot of concerts.
I almost went to Niall. Yeah, Aaron. I almost went to that one.
Yeah,
almost.
You've got my passes, don't you?
I do.
By the way, don't let me forget that Jen wants those for some concert.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah, for Zombie.
Yeah, that's it.
In August.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yep.
I don't care.
It's taking me.
Well, my buddy John took me up to a blues concert with Slash, and
that was cool.
So good concert. I mean, I love live music. I've just been tuckering myself out. By the time I get home, my freaking tongue's dragging in the dirt.
Right.
But it's all good. It's all for a good cause, right?
Right.
All righty. So, the Olympics, dude. The Olympics start today.
You told me that, and I've seen a bunch of. I guess we got announced that we're going to be 27s. No, 34.
No, 34.
34.
Yep.
For the Winter Olympics, they're going to be here again.
Which is 10 years.
It's huge.
Before you know it, we're going to be sitting here talking and going, it's the Olympics again here in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Right. All the Park City agents are already starting to ramp up their marketing for that.
Right.
Yep.
Of course.
It's going to be huge for the market.
Yeah.
It really will.
It will
I can't even imagine. I mean, it'd be kind of fun to actually peg a number on what it's going to do.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see back. I mean, it's been, almost 20 years since it was here? I think 19 years or something like that.
Wow.
It'd be interesting to know what the stats are. We should have looked them up of what happened after that Olympics. Because there had to be an influx.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Because Salt Lake is Utah's such a beautiful, beautiful state, and it has a lot to offer to people.
Dude, when I'm driving in every morning and the sun is creeping up over and we see those blue mountains, oh, my gosh. We live in a beautiful place.
It is gorgeous. And, I mean, the skiing, it's no wonder the skiing is so good here, not only because of the snow, but just because of, you can be from the airport up to Park City in your hotel room in less than an hour.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Amazing.
You go over to Denver and it's like 4 or 5 hours.
Right.
So,
Yep.
Big difference. So, anyways, the Olympics are starting today. They've actually been, I was telling you that I've been watching, I love the Olympics. So it'll be on all the time over the next 2 weeks in my office for sure. But I've been watching some of the rugby. That freaking Fiji team is out of control.
Are they?
Yeah,
wow.
Dude, that's like, I think they said there's less than 1 million people in that whole entire, and they just dominate in rugby.
And they own it, huh?
They own it. Like, these guys are so good. Like you just watch them, and it's almost like a professional team playing a high school team. They're just like they beat America by a lot.
Wow.
They just thumped us.
Wow.
So, anyways, what's really cool, Aaron, is what they're doing. You know how they do the big march out. So I think they said there's something like over 10,000 athletes competing.
Wow.
There's over 600 from the United States.
Wow.
They were spatting off the statistics, how many of them had medaled before, and how many of them had, like 200 and something had been there last time. 100 and something of them had medaled. Kind of interesting stats. But anyways, you know how usually it's in a big arena of some sort. Yeah. They march all the kids or all the athletes around the thing with their country flag and all that. What they're doing in Paris is they're doing it on boats on the Seine.
Wow.
So it's going to be on the river.
Is that the one where they push the...
No.
Oh,
these are the big, long, flat, because the bridges are really low. It's the big, they're kind of long and flat.
Okay.
Like maybe 2-story little... Anyways, it's going to be interesting to see, because what I was wondering is, are all of the athletes, like 10,000 athletes, all going to be on the boats, or are they going to have just a portion of them and the rest walking? Because if you look at the advertisement, it shows an aisle thing where they're walking, but they said something too on the news this morning that they've put up all these bleachers down this whole, and I don't know how long the stretch is, and something like 30,000 or 60,000 fans or people can watch right on the river.
Wow.
So it's going to be, I mean, never seen anything like this. It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
So I think I read this morning it's costing like $9 billion to put this on. $9 billion.
What the hell?
And 96% of it came from private funds. 96%.
Wow. Donations?
Yeah, I read that this morning.
Donations?
Yes.
Wow.
To fund it.
Jeez.
I know, it blew me away too. I was like, what?
Which turns it all the marketing, everything into profit. If it was
obviously it's, again, I don't know the stats, but can you imagine how much money it brings into a country like that, or like us, a state?
Well, Darren was telling us about the F1 race in Vegas.
Right.
Which this is nowhere near. I mean, obviously this is way bigger than that. But,
right.
But the amount of money that's brought in, or when when they went into the bigger collegiate ranking,
right?
How that impacted their financial.
Oh, it's big money.
I mean, God, the advertising.
Which takes me to what's your 2 cents on college athletes getting paid?
When I was there, you couldn't make more than $630 a month, or it would impact your scholarship. So you could have a job, but you could only supplement your income by $600. So you basically were in.
No, I'm talking about them getting paid for like sponsorships.
I know. I actually think it's fair and appropriate, because the big money the.
Do you know how much fucking money these companies and these colleges have made off of these athletes for all these years?
It's
not fair.
Well, if you look at it as well as
and then they have freaking student loan debt up their ass for the rest of their life.
And you think about the trajectory of the lifespan of their actual careers.
No, I know.
College is part of their career.
Yeah. Screw the colleges.
Yeah, I agree. I think
they can eat a bag, dude.
I think it's
taking all that money.
I think it's good.
Yeah, I'm not.
Do you know that high school players make money now?
Yeah. I think it's awesome.
Crazy.
Hey, it's based on that person and their abilities, and they deserve to profit from that.
Right.
Not somebody else.
Nope.
It's just
the big dogs on top.
Exactly.
Leeching it all away.
I mean, I can't believe it took them as long as it did to it's just greed is what it was.
Yeah.
It was greed, and it was the big collegiate places fighting.
It's crazy. Remember, I can't remember the name of the athlete, but he played for UCLA, I believe, got caught for having
accepted money or gifts or whatever.
And destroyed his career.
Yeah. Total bullshit, dude.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. So anyways, I don't know how I got off on that, but the Olympics, dude, I'm so stoked to watch this. I mean, I love the Olympics and seeing.
I'll have to watch some of that.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Like I said, I love it. It's good stuff.
Awesome, man.
All righty. What else you got, dude?
Over the next couple of weeks, we're going to have some new guests on. So if you have any interest in being on our podcast and have any topic or subject you'd like to actually have us discuss, we'd love to get into some things with people.
Yeah. So. You know, I get the pellets for testosterone and all that. And previously, I was going clear to freaking North Ogden because it was referred to me by Nikki and Mark.
Yeah.
But I just this week went up to Pure Life and had them do them. Remember, we had them on our show.
Yes.
Was
a good experience.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was they gave me a discount. And
was it the same? Was it the same product? Or is it a different
I think
kind of
so,
pellet?
because I mean they were in touch with the other people and found out exactly what they were doing and how much and they did blood work so that just like the other one did. So yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, so threw a little spiff out to Pure Life and it's 2 minutes from my office.
Well, dude, and
instead of North Ogden,
when we visited up there, they're serious as can be and run a great shop. So,
yeah, clean, nice. Professional,
knowledgeable for sure.
Knowledgeable, yeah, great shop. No, I liked it. It was cool, dude. So again, that's what our thing is all about as well. Is sharing the love. Right.
Yep, absolutely. So if anybody's looking to get any hormonal therapy or
there it is, Pure Life, right on
stem cells or UV light, or they have this whole.
Yeah,
spectrum of different opportunities up there.
Go watch our episode. It's out there. It's on YouTube. You'll find out all about it. They cover the whole gamut.
Weight loss, all of it.
All of it. We were talking this morning, Aaron, and we're going to start a new section on our show where we're going to actually bring on somebody from your VIP 50 and somebody from my VIP 50 every single week, just live, remote, and just have a conversation with them about our VIP 50 and how it looks on the other side.
Right.
I'm actually really stoked to do this.
It's also fun because it's like, how did we meet? How long have we known each other? That kind of thing. Yeah,
I mean, I want to ask the questions that's going to give us some answers on what it looks like on the other side.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It'll be interesting to find out how that goes. And maybe it'll be good. It'll
all be good because it'll help us get clear on how we're doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think.
Yeah, I like it. So that's a new thing. If you're in our VIP 50s and you want to throw up a hand and say, hey, I want to be on, then shoot us a text. Let us know.
We'll get Nate on here.
If not, we're gonna reach out to you.
You're right.
And it's real simple. You don't even have to come into the studio. We can do it absolutely remote. You can be on vacation in Mexico and we can still add you in, which is kind of cool.
We've done that before.
We've done that. I actually hosted from Mexico.
I know.
I wasn't just on.
It was funny.
Yeah. Like it. All right, brother. Well, you got anything real estate you want to talk about other than what we got listed?
Yeah. I said this last week, but everything's pointing to some new adjustments coming with rates in positive, meaning coming down a little bit. If you've been in any type of a holding position at all, waiting for any of this to happen, if you've thought about making a move, I think right now it'd be really good to get going with a conversation with a lender and with us talking about your property and whatnot. Because when it does tip, we're going to see a major.
You want to be ahead of the game.
Yeah, you want to be ahead of it because we are going to see a run in pricing. So, rates are going to come down, but prices are going to go up. Now's the time to be able to put your name on something.
And competition's going to get stiffer.
Right.
I said stiffer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it's seriously, guys, I mean, I know it's a plug for us, but this is what we do. This is how we make our living, and we're damn good at it. If you have anybody or yourself that's going to buy or sell real estate or thinking about it, just want to maybe just get some information, it doesn't hurt. It's actually the smart thing to do so you're educated on making decisions. Give us a shout. We're happy to come and sit down and give you plenty of fodder of what's going on with the market in your area. That's what we do.
That's right.
So Anyways, one last thing. I'll throw a little controversy out there before we kick off. But what's your whole thought on the on Biden bowing out and Kamala, whatever her damn name is, Harris? Kamala Harris.
I don't. She's probably more capable than he is at this point.
Well, anybody is.
Well, and he's lived he's served a long time.
He did.
And you know what? I'm glad he bowed out. I think it was right, and it will all be better by having a better candidate in. I'm still going to go for Trump.
What?
but I'm just going to say I think it was the right move. It should have happened a while ago to give them a better run and opportunity to be represented. But I think it's going to benefit all of us to have better representation on that side of the table.
Yeah, I think it will. Sounds like a bunch of people are getting behind her. At least the Democrats are, and she's the one. So,
right.
Like, they didn't have a whole lot to kick around. So whether they liked it or not, they had to get on board.
Right.
In my opinion, they
make lemons or lemonade.
Well, because they were running out of time.
Right.
I mean, there's very specific dates and time. I did read that Trump's lawyers either sued them or brought something before the courts that because there was like $91 million or something in Biden's thing, and they sued to basically say that they can't give that money to her, that they just can't pass it over.
Jeez.
But it's based on the rules.
Yeah. Well,
and I don't know what they are.
Follow rules.
But that's it'll be interesting to see if the Democrats wiggle their way out of that one and figure out a freaking way to snatch onto that money. Because that's what it's all about.
I wonder if Biden can directly donate it.
I know, because there's limits that you can donate.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know any of that.
I'm pretty sure there's limits.
You know what? Whatever they want to happen is going to happen.
Right.
I mean,
they're going to freaking twist it.
It is.
They're going to
every side of this thing is
they're going to cheat and do whatever they want to do.
Every side of this thing just never be.
How's that for stirring up the controversy?
We're not gonna, nobody be surprised on any of it. I'm not anyway.
I saw a sign in a window in my area that was for Biden and Harris, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Are your eyes open? Can you actually freaking have a thought in your brain?
Right.
I guess that pretty much tells where I'm at.
How do you feel, dude?
No, dude, it's just it's almost like that. It's almost like that helicopter parent, like a mom that their kid can do no wrong, even though the kid's a little shit.
You're like,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, can you not see your kid? Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely.
So it just,
yeah,
like you just watch it and just go, really?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's like that all over the place, man.
It is.
Hell, it's crazy. I watched one of those comparison reels from when Obama was in there with Romney when they were having their debates and the respect and just the way they both represented themselves and the parties.
Right.
Amazing. And then you watch what's currently going on, and it's like it's embarrassing. This is where we're at, man.
You know what's funny is talking about Obama. So no, I didn't vote for him. No, I'm not a Democrat, but I did read his book, and dude, that guy came from pretty much nothing and busted his ass and worked his way up. And I've got mad respect for Obama. I do.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
absolutely.
I think he had the best interest of the United States and the country. I think that you know, obviously we don't agree or didn't agree with everything he did, but I think overall he was a decent president that
it was
served our country well.
It was a proud time for America with him.
Yeah,
he did a good job.
Yeah, but this freaking clown show is just out of control and has been. It's like, what the heck?
I think it just shows that it's not the presidents that are in control. I mean, it's
right. They're just puppets.
It's puppets, man.
Yeah. Well, might be a lot to be said about that too.
Yeah.
I mean, we still got 6 more months of this puppet.
Right. I mean, what's crazy is what's next. We saw Microsoft, the update that took down all the computers. We've seen there's some major stuff going on right now.
There is that we don't have a clue about.
No, there's it's actually scary. A bunch of people basically doing the whole doom and gloom. The world's coming to an end.
My mom's kind of one of those, and the world, if it was up to my mom, the world would have ended a long time ago.
I know.
My mom actually has. I thought she got rid of it. You want to hear a funny story?
Food storage?
That food storage freaking trailer that she has, it's at Jason's. I saw it. My little brother's.
Oh, my God. That's funny.
I'm like, is that mom's freaking run for the mountain trailer? And he's like, yep.
She had a burner, or
dude, in her garage where she could hook up to that sucker and boogie for the mountains, and it had everything she needed to survive.
Wow.
I mean, you got to be prepared, but
I remember when 2000 was clicking over. One of my uncles had built a bunker, and he had all the food storage. He had he had.
Can you imagine the turmoil you'd be in thinking that?
He had opioids for the world, for
little marijuana plants, starters.
I mean, he was ready.
Oh my gosh! All righty, brother. Well, let's get on it and get our day rolling. Thank you guys, everybody out there, for watching our show. Hopefully, we're covering some topics that are interesting to you and that you like. And if there is something you want us to talk about and start creating a little bit of sauce, then let us know, because we ain't scared. I ain't scared.
Right.
I'd talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
I like it.
You would.
All right, man.
Okay.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic weekend. And guess what? We will see you
next week.
Next Friday.